a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference. Alabama about to kick off the game start. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the Carthage unit to get down there and make the stop on the 19. So the BYU Cougars offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there.
Great job on the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback he's intended to get on the same page there.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's got the back open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Honestly, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, taking check by check.
And that's not the way they threw it up. It's incomplete.
You can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs make the decision quick. They create a little bit too much, got the ball out quick. Obviously, he's inaccurate in his pass.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense there able to stop him in a short game.
You know, these little 1, 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match. And those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on to hold this defense down.
Finds a little space. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The pitch. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll run the option. Oh, he can't hold the catch, and the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, getting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Here we go. Out of the gun to get to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuevas. There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. This quarterback's part of their running game. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Toss sweep to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
The offense goes toss because they get to it running into the barrier. There's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go by the time to throw lines.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And they took a shot on that one. Make the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it...
Intercepted. The defense is set him up.
Gotta be so careful, too, Davis. On 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look. Because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interception.
Now knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball. At that time, there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go. And as a result, it's a tackle for loss.
Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the key. I
shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. Defense holds their ground. Pick up a yard and 10 to 26.
And sticking to the run. Tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good. They're really stubborn. They continue to run the football, even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on the run.
I think that was an example of offensive coordinator trying to help. He's trying to keep this third down manageable. You throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you're set up third and long. Now you're set up to fifth.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on second and here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Here's a heat. Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up for his son.
And that's another play for this offense that you're just left running. But both these offenses, man, nobody's scoring any points. Palmer trying to execute a 2-minute drill, throwing the ball to the other team. That's not part of the 2-minute drill.
And I think we got to give the defenses credit because they have
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The BYU offense heading back out to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Grab, go to the middle. It's Craven. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and then it'll be a first down goal to go.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy is excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You can just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the short pass to put the Saints on the board.
Really nice job by this offense. I love it. They were aggressive, moved down the field, got the touchdown broke the 0-0 seal. This game has not been outlined by any stretch, but that's how you finish a first half.
Here he comes from inside his own front. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They're lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Roberts. It'll throw in complete. Creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. Second down. Quarterback may change this route. So they come to the line and the wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Martin. And this wildcat is going to be deep long. Stopped in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To turn one loose downfield. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
BYU will try to run it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and cut it to the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Going to the run, it's Miller. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. He loves his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take it into this drive to start at the 25. BYU has it back with Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's behind you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with. Running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, you gotta understand why the defenses don't come in great. So I know offensively, I can put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. They're able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yards.
Yeah, if you're going to have success success when you throw it outside like that. You're going to need some more blocking and better blocking plays. Give the defense credit for the way to rally and get time.
How about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? It's all that you've seen like last week. They can throw for touchdowns, big yards, and big chunk plays. Defense is answering the call, playing the deep ball well, playing discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He uncorks one deep.
Snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play that we got here. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still on ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rushes on him. It's picked off. That's number 10. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Wide open spaces. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the 1st option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. BYU with the 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd 5, 3rd 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Right fielders deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. That's such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can shoot some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And now